And I'm also excited to get your take on this. There's a lot of rumor and innuendo tonight, Jim, on the heels of an incredible match with Adam Cole that Malakai Black may have wrestled his last match for AEW. That's the whisper. That's the interpretation I got from a lot of people who saw that match and saw the post match situation where it almost like there was an acknowledgement and it felt like a goodbye. Well, Fightful is actually reporting while we're recording right now. The word backstage in AEW in recent months was that they believe Malakai Black would be done with AEW towards the end of 2024 or early 2025. However, that hasn't been confirmed. I know that he's been a big part of AEW for a long time with the House of Black.
Yeah.
I don't know that we had enough consistency there in AEW. I know he
Probably
was.
not. If you think you didn't have enough consistency, the answer is, Conrad, very simple. You didn't get enough consistency. He could have been more deeply woven into the storylines over time. He's one of my favorite characters. He's a smart guy. He's a hell of a worker. He can be a baby face or a heel. Wherever he's going to go, he's going to make money, and he's going to be an asset to the to any company that he works for. So I I talked to him a couple of pay-per-views ago, and he didn't tell me this, but you could tell he was a little disenchanted. And if a better offer came along that he was comfortable with, because he was comfortable at AEW. I mean, God Almighty, think about this, Connie. They work a day a week.
Yeah.
They wrestle a day a week for AEW. Maybe two if they get really booked on both the Saturday show and the Wednesday show. But that doesn't happen that much. And if it did, so you'd be working 2 days a month or week, rather. So I don't know. I think his future is always going to be bright. He's creative. He's a creative guy. You can tell his tattoos are interesting as hell. He's a very creative guy. He likes to express himself. And he reminded me when I first met him of circa Jake Roberts in that kind of mystical, voodoo shit. That's a good T-shirt, Conrad.
I love it. Voodoo shit.
Silver, get on that. Put that plate down. God damn it. That is. I had some good dessert tonight. I cheated. I had banana pudding. You like banana pudding, Conrad?
Everybody from the South likes banana pudding, Jim.
Okay, well, you could have said yes.
Yes.
Or you could have been a wise ass like you were.
Okay. I'll just do one word answers now. Fuck it. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, I'm mad.
I can tell. Hey, how about one word answers? Our topic tonight is Edge. We're going to pick up our conversation on Edge where we left off. If you haven't already, go check out Grilling JR in the archives. It's grillingjr.com. So if you missed our first part of our Edge conversation, it is available now at grillingjr.com. We're also live right now on YouTube. And had you gone ahead and hit the subscribe button and turned on the notifications bell, you would have known that we were live, like our buddy Ant Evans knows. And he says, how does Jim deal with grown ass men in public telling him he was their entire childhood?
I feel sorry for him, actually, Ant. Ant, I hope you're doing well. It's been a long time since I saw you. Ant was my friend I met through USC work.
Okay.
And, yeah, he worked for USC. Good guy. He's British,
Yes, he is.
and a beautiful guy. So, what was this question?
Well, just about how grown he's just having a little fun. Hey, let's talk about a positive one. He's here with us live tonight too on YouTube at grillingjr.com. And he wants to know, Jim, have you seen the news about Dutch Mantell? I guess Dutch is in poor health. I saw a GoFundMe.
Yeah, I did. I retweeted the tweet or the what do they call them nowadays?
The link. Yeah.
So he's got a GoFundMe page up, or somebody does for him. But if you get a chance to help him out a little bit, hey, look, on most deals like that, a couple of bucks means a lot because cumulatively, those $2 could be $2 many times over. So I would encourage you, if you're an old time fan of wrestling or just love the business, You just love the business. You know, I think we can all afford to kick in a couple of bucks for the for Dutch's GoFundMe page and help him get healthy. I haven't talked to him since he got out of the hospital, but I don't know what's wrong with him, so I don't want to talk too much about it. But I know he's in good hands. I think Dutch I know was a veteran. Maybe he goes to the veteran hospital. I don't know, but let's help Dutch out if you can. If you can spare a couple of bucks, don't have that extra coffee or something that day, and stay even with your budget, go for it. Dutch is a very creative guy. He's a hell of a hand, office kind of a guy, booking finishes and matches and things like that. A real contributor. And I think he's been around in the wrestling business about 50 years too. So there ain't many of us left, folks.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson here to tell you a little more about what AdFreeShows.com is all about. Get early, ad-free access to more than a dozen of your favorite wrestling podcasts every single week, starting at just $9. That's less than 20 cents an episode each month. And yes, you can listen to them all directly through Apple Podcasts or your regular podcast apps. How easy is that? Ad-Free Shows also has thousands of hours worth of bonus content and docuseries like Title Chase, Eric Fires Back, Conversations with Conrad, and The Insiders. Plus new series like The Book with David Crockett, Monday Mailbags with Mike Chioda and Nick Patrick, and a whole lot more. And you want to talk about early? You can't get any earlier than listening to the shows live. You can be a part of the live studio audience as we record the podcast. Plus, ride shotgun alongside your favorite childhood heroes for live watch-alongs, Q&As, and other interactive experiences every single month. Come on now, see for yourself what thousands of other wrestling fans from around the world have discovered, that AdFreeShows.com is the best value in wrestling. Check it out today, and hey, when you do, the first week is completely free. AdFreeShows.com. SaveWithConrad.com.
Eric Ward in Franklin, Tennessee. I first heard about Save with Conrad through a couple wrestling broadcasts I listened to. 83 Weeks and What Happened When with Tony Schiavone, and I decided to reach out, and I'm so glad that I did. It was an absolute fabulous process. I was in a transition mode, recently sold a home, and I was looking for a mortgage on a new home purchase. And Diana and the team at Supreme Lending was there to help me out. They were absolutely fabulous to work with. They were knowledgeable, responsive, and made the process incredibly smooth. And I'll tell you this, the online portal was an absolute game changer. It provided regular updates at every step, giving me full visibility into where we were at in the process. And on closing day, everything moved so fast that even my real estate agent was shocked. I'm telling you, I couldn't have been happier with the experience and would highly recommend Save with Conrad to anyone looking for a seamless mortgage process. I'm Eric Ward from Franklin, Tennessee, and I got into my dream home with SaveWithConrad.com.
NMLS number 2129, Equal Housing Lender.
SaveWithConrad.com.